There's a lot to like about the 2018 Kia Sorento. There was before, too. The previous model was a good rig if not great, and its new generation successor improved on the formula when it launched in 2015. Now, for the 2018 model year, the Korean manufacturer's big 7-seat flagship SUV has been made better again. Standard fit safety is improved, ride and handling has been given a good going over, and the infotainment offering is enhanced, too. 4 variants are offered in the updated range, starting with the C and moving through Sport, SLE and the top-shelf GT line. And, while the equipment list has grown, pricing has too. The range now opens $1,000 dearer at $42,990 for the C, and that theme continues for all models except for the GT line, which is only $500 pricier at $58,990 before on-road costs. Upgrade highlights include a new 8-speed automatic transmission of Kia's own in-house design, and a new 3.5-liter petrol V6. Improvements have also been made to ride and handling, thanks to both the global engineering team and Kia Australia's own efforts. On the styling front, the Sorento gets new bumpers at both ends, a subtly new black and chrome design for the grille, new LED daytime running lights up front, and a new look to the LED signature of the tail lights. The GT line also gets full LED headlights that turn with the steering wheel. New design 17, 18 and 19-inch wheels are featured for each model, along with a new steering wheel and gear knob design. And, for the top-shelf GT line model, there's new black leather interior trim with gray stitching and the GT line logo embroidered in the seatback. A new 8.0-inch main display replaces the old 7.0-inch unit in all models, and you'll also find satellite navigation, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay and DAB+ digital radio across the range. More. There's 10 years of map and traffic data in the mix, too. Lastly, opt for the SLE or GT line and you'll get upgraded to a 10-speaker Harman Kardon audio system, replacing the Infinity pack previously offered. It's worth noting, Infinity is a subsidiary of Harman. SLE and GT line models also get a bigger 7.0-inch color curved driver display behind the steering wheel, while lower-spec models get a cheaper monochrome 3.5-inch rectangular unit, although this too is an upgrade. Safety upgrades for the entire range include autonomous emergency braking with forward collision warning, lane keep assist, advanced smart cruise control, and driver attention alert. The GT line adds a 360-degree camera view, blind spot alert and rear cross-traffic alert. Engine options include the Hyundai Group's now familiar R-Series 147 kW per 441 Nm 2.2-liter 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine, along with, interestingly, and a little confusingly, a return to the 3.5-liter version of the Lambda 2 petrol V6 family, from the outgoing 3.3-liter engine also hails. The 3.5-liter engine offers 206 kW and 336 Nm of torque, 7 kW and 18 Nm more than the 3.3-liter engine it replaces. Those are minor jumps in power and torque, but fuel consumption has increased by 0.1 liter per 100 km to 10 liters per 100 km, and CO2 emissions have likewise increased from 230 grams per kilometer to 235 grams per kilometer. Kia hasn't offered any detailed explanation for the change in engine, although it is known the decision was one made globally and not by the local arm. The higher emissions number suggests the swap is not one driven by overseas regulatory demands, but it could be that production focus for the 3.3-liter engine's block and componentry has shifted to its turbocharged application in the Stinger, and Hyundai's Genesis Gram 70 and Gram 80 models. If that's the case, don't be surprised to see the Carnival make the same switch at some point. If it does, it'll be worth a laugh. The Carnival's version of the 3.3-liter engine has direct injection, so it already makes the same 206 kW and 336 Nm offered by the 3.5-liter unit. A more significant change is the upgrade to Kia's 8-speed torque converter automatic transmission. This unit debuted in the Stinger, and it replaces the outgoing Sorento's 6-speed shifter. Thanks chiefly to that upgrade, the diesel model now lists fuel use at 7.2 liters per 100 kilometers, marking a 0.6 liter per 100 kilometers improvement. Kia claims quicker and smooth shifts with a new 8-speed, and while the improvement is clear on both counts, any sudden call for power will still be met with hesitation while the system interprets your command. Still, a sedate tour through the New South Wales towns of Lithgow and Katoomba saw the gearbox prove itself smooth and quick in regular shifts, and that's the majority of your daily drive right there. Switching to sport mode from comfort or eco, or the new Smart will quicken things up a little, but transform into a sports car, it don't. No surprise, the smaller of the two engines continues to be the pick for a quick takeoff, offering its full 441 Nm of torque from 1750 to 2750 RPMs, while the V6 lumbers through to 336 Nm at 5500 RPMs. Nonetheless, little engines in very big cars are never overwhelmingly confident, and it's a full complement of family and luggage. This car's specific purpose, really, that can really have you wishing there was a bigger diesel under the bonnet. As for the 3.5-liter engines and big and the perfectly cromulent word numbers, I confess I'd be stretching to say I could pick any genuine improvement in application on the road. It pulls as hard as the 3.3-liter engine, that is to say, slowly but somehow satisfying, but it's no clear leap, and any found would likely be thanks more to the new automatic. To their credit, both engines delivered impressive fuel figures, being subjected to the grueling pressure of Australia's motoring press on launch day, a brief window of 2 days across multiple locations and surface types. On the first day, cruising from the airport along Sydney's freeways, I was sitting on 7.7 liters per 100 kilometers, only just missing the 7.6 liters per 100 kilometers figure claimed for highway consumption. As we neared Lithgow, and after some extensive touring up and down the mountainous highways of the area, that figure crept up to 8.7 liters per 100 kilometers, still neatly below the 10 liters per 100 kilometers combined figure claim. Stepping into the diesel after lunch for a pressing drive to Katoomba again through a rather indirect and circuitous route of town streets, mountain climbs and highways, my combined average came to 7.8 liters per 100 kilometers. That's above the 7.2 liters per 100 kilometers claimed for the diesel, but not by much. The following day, the diesel did even better, returning us from Katoomba again via the scenic routes through Hawkesbury Heights and Winley to a mass of traffic on the lead into Sydney Airport, with an average of 5.9 liters per 100 kilometers, go figure. Still, for my money, the 2018 Sorento's big pluses come with the Korean and local tweaks to ride and handling. The Sorento already handled bumps and imperfections well in its previous form, a testament to the work Kia's Australian arm does on every model it brings into the country. In this latest upgrade, Kia's global arm has revised the subframe and rear mounting bush, and Kia Australia has done its thing again. The Sorento absorbs bumps and potholes nicely, while delivering a compliant ride on unsealed and patchy roads. In the corners, too, body control is clearly improved again, with a fairly impressive resistance to roll, especially when one is mindful this is around 2,000 kilograms of large 7-seat SUV. Another key change is through the wheel, with revisions to the rack-mounted motor-driven power steering, including stiffer torsion bars offering good weighting and on-center feel. Response feels quicker in sport mode, too. As we've covered now fairly exhaustively, interior space and comfort in the Sorento is also quite good. There are a few new material upgrades in the cabin, Kia says, although I couldn't pick them and they couldn't quickly tell me precisely which surfaces I should press my finger in to be newly impressed. No need, though. Up front and in the rear, there's no real sense that Kia has cut any corners with this one. Most surfaces are either soft or satisfyingly solid, no flimsy lunchbox plastics in here. Space is great, the front 2 rows, and decent in the third, as we've covered in previous reviews and our long-term testers, and you can read those here. Like all Kia models, the Sorento is covered by the company's 7-year, unlimited kilometer warranty with 7 years cap price servicing and roadside assistance. Scheduled maintenance is required every 12 months or 15,000 kilometers. Pricing for the 2018 model is still to be confirmed, but as a point of reference, The outgoing model's servicing costs fell between $403 and $664 depending on the schedule, totaling $3,509 for the life of the plan. Perhaps the biggest grievance for some buyers will be towing. There's a brake towing capacity of 2,000 kilograms across the range, but a downball rating of 100 kilograms will effectively limit overall capacity in most cases. And, unlike the Hyundai Santa Fe, the Sorento can't be optioned with an upgraded tow kit. In all, though, it's not hard to recommend the Sorento. This SUV has always been well equipped, comfortable, spacious and capable. In this updated form, it packs more in for a fairly reasonable price impost, it rides and turns better, and its high-value 7-year unlimited kilometers warranty is still somehow an industry-leading offering.